Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you happen to be, and welcome back to the Talk of the Canaries channel. And today we're going to be talking about the preview of Norwich City versus Derby County, a relegation fight you can argue, as this matters if Derby County or Norwich City go into relegation zone after today, or well, tomorrow. This will be a very interesting game as Norwich City sit 1 point above the relegation zone, and if Blackburn do win their game in hand, well, this could possibly mean that Norwich City sit in the relegation zone after tomorrow. I will assume we can at least get a draw out of this. I mean, to be fair, 6 losses at home in a row. And I looked at this stat recently on Twitter, and it said that the only teams that have lost the 5 teams that have lost 6 games in a row at home, 4 out of the 5 teams have been relegated that season. Now, I don't see us getting relegated this season. It does seem like a long margin off, but geez, man, if this does happen, I mean, the stats do not look good. There's an 80% chance we could get relegated based off that stat alone. But we look like to be in a relegation fight, and to be honest, actually 3 teams that are coming up do look like reasonable games we could actually win or even get a draw up, because we have Derby, Swansea, and then we then have Hull City. Now, who do you think would start? I mean, to be fair, I see Josh Sargent starting, even though Yovan Makama should be playing more regularly. I mean, although Kavis Gordon is out, I mean, he should be playing a lot more than he has been. I mean, Jeffrey Schlupp, he still shouldn't really be playing. I mean, he did well in those 70 minutes before he got subbed off against Bristol, but other than that, he did look pretty good out there. Jack Stacey is only been our real main attacker, even though he plays right back. And I mean, last game up against Bristol, the man of the match was Kovacevic, and that shows how bad we have been. The goalkeeper getting man of the match. Yes, Kovacevic made 3 incredible saves, which could have, if he did not save them, we probably would have been 3 or 4-0 down, probably even more, just based off the game that we had up against Bristol. And to be honest, Bristol was such an easy team we could have easily beaten or even gotten a draw against. And I mean, we really could have held it out, but obviously that's sadly how it goes in football. But I wouldn't say this is Liam Manning's, deciding game. I mean, I said that against Bristol, but Ben Napper must be really scared at the minute for his job, because if the form really starts going even worse than it already is now, I mean, yeah, we are really in the mud at the minute. And yeah, to be honest, if you're having players such as Liam Gibbs and Tony Springett coming off the bench, although no disrespect to those players, they are really good, but to have players that you spent about 25 million quid on that are on the bench, because you have players who are up against Stoke, who there was about 20 million quid's worth of players down there, and barely any of them are actually playing or have been injured. I mean, Ante Cernak on the bench, we spent 8 million quid on him. I mean, Jurasek put in a decent performance, and I think he should have scored that game, same with Josh Sargent. And I mean, I would say really the only 3 players that I really want to play for the club at the minute is Oscar Schwartau, looking unbelievable. His goal against Ipswich was really good. Kovacevic just keeping the club alive. I mean, geez, man, if without him in goal, I think we would definitely be really in the relegation zone. And I would definitely argue Josh Sargent as well. They're really dying for the bat. And also, actually, another one, I'd say Jack Stacey as well, that he is really wanting to play for the club. I mean, obviously, he's shown his commitments with his 2-year contract extension, but geez, man, it is really getting feisty out there at Carrow. Then, well, we'll see you at the Pride Park tomorrow, and I do hope we win. But, I mean, I see us drawing 1-1, but just because of our away form. But other than that, we're not looking good. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Come on, you Yellows. Let's make sure we win. Come on, you Yellows. Come on, the boys.